Hi, I'm Suzie DeVoe. I'm an associate certified pranic healer. I've been practicing energy healing since 2017, and I'm the founder of Rainbow Spirit Healing, where I help women build their soul aligned businesses so they can serve more people with their unique gifts. I want to share with you 3 big takeaways from using pranic healing psychotherapy to heal clients with addiction, cravings, and compulsions. I've had experience healing people with overeating addiction, with cigarette addiction, alcohol, and a skin itching compulsion. The first thing I've learned in my experience is that pranic healing psychotherapy really is amazing at reducing cravings for substances or compulsions. For example, I had one client come to me with a skin itching compulsion, and in 5 paid sessions, he was able to drastically reduce his cravings so that when he had some mild cravings, he was able to use his willpower to not give into them. Another example is a client that came to me for anger issues, and he invested in 10 paid sessions. And on the 3rd session, he disclosed to me that, and I didn't know this at the time, that he had been smoking cigarettes for 20 years. And all of a sudden, he decided to start reducing and cutting down on his cigarette consumption, as well as eating meat and sugar. And by the 10th session, he was no longer smoking cigarettes and he was no longer eating meat and sugar. Granted, he still had some cravings, but they were low enough that he was able to use his willpower to not give in. So this just shows, honestly, the power of pranic healing. The second big takeaway I have is that I found with some clients with addiction issues is that there's a deeper emotional wound that needs to be healed and processed in order for the addiction to totally go away. So there's a deeper inner wound that's feeding the cravings and addiction and compulsion. Common deeper wounds I've seen include lack of self-love, unworthiness, shame, guilt, low self-esteem, and trauma that all usually started in childhood, and then it's repeated throughout the person's life. It also slowly and gently heal these deeper inner wounds and release whatever repressed emotions they have. They forgive themselves. They learn to love themselves and learn and love others so that they're able to really do a deep transformational healing on themselves. So it's not just about the addiction and cravings. It ends up being about their seat of like self-love and worthiness and healing of deeper traumas and emotional wounds. The third big takeaway I've had in my experience is that along the journey of healing cravings and addiction and those deeper inner wounds within consecutive pranic healing sessions, the client tends to discover their deeper inner purpose, their soul purpose, their passions, their gifts, the way they want to serve the world, and the things that bring them joy. So it ends up being this beautiful journey of self-discovery and love and joy, and this transformational journey of taking their energy from the addiction and redirecting it towards the things that really light up their heart and have a domino effect on every single area of their lives. In my experience, people usually come for reducing addiction and craving, but it ends up becoming a journey about fulfilling their soul purpose and living their lives with more love and joy and light. So in conclusion, I would absolutely recommend Pranic Healing Psychotherapy by Grandmaster Choa Kaksui to help you or your clients or friends or family, anyone you know who's struggling with addiction or craving and compulsion, and help them overcome it, but also heal their deeper inner wounds and rediscover a more fulfilling, happy, joyful life of purpose and love. Thank you so much for listening and receiving this message, and I wish you luck, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you.